channel. If you're new, my name's Olivia. My dog is probably barking a lot and you can probably hear it, so sorry about that, but there's not a lot I can do. Anyway, today I'm filming a little what I eat in a day. I am vegetarian and I try to be vegan during the week as well. I am dairy intolerant, so like because I'm vegetarian and dairy intolerant, pretty much vegan anyway. Monday to Friday, I will try and be vegan, and then at the weekends, I pretty much eat the same, to be honest, but like I'll maybe have like a wee bit of chocolate or something. Like we try not to go overboard because, you know, intolerant life. So this morning I'm gonna make baked oats for breakfast. So I have looked at like a couple of different recipes and like I didn't really like any of them on their own, but I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Naya Lawrence, she's like one of my favourite YouTubers, I love her. And she did like a week in my breakfast and she made like a banana bread baked oats. So I'm gonna do kind of like something like that, but it's not the exact same. So anyway, I will show you what I do. Also, sorry the lighting is really like kind of crazy. It's just, that's the sun. Why are you barking? Tell everyone why you're barking. It's not very helpful for you to bark, okay? Gonna preheat the oven. So we're gonna the oven to 180 degrees. So I'm gonna do that. And then you wanna get like a little oven-proof dish or bowl. Our normal like cereal bowl things are not oven-proof, so I'm making it just like in this little guy. 1 cup of oats just into the bowl. Pretty ripe bananas. Kind of break them up as you put them in. You only need 1 banana. A bit of baking powder. I think it's like kind of a teaspoon maybe-ish. But I just kind of like wing it. So we'll just do some. But it is kind of, I think, supposed to be like about a teaspoon. Some cinnamon. Again, probably a teaspoon-ish, maybe less. But I really like cinnamon, so I kind of just go for it. Mix that up, kind of mush the banana in to the oats. Add in a bit of vanilla, some agave syrup or like honey or maple syrup or whatever, and I think it's like a few teaspoons, but I'm just gonna kind of, or a few tablespoons, mix that all in. And then I think we're gonna add like a cup of milk. So I'm doing obviously oat milk, but you can use any milk. So this is like the consistency, like it looks really, really watery, but you're actually, it's basically just baked porridge is what you're making. So but you need just like a little bit more liquid than you normally would have. So it's kind of like a cross between cake batter and porridge before you cook it. That's the kind of consistency you're going for here. I'm just gonna add in some blueberries. So I have frozen blueberries, you can use fresh. I'm just gonna do like kind of a handful, a couple of handfuls of blueberries. Then you just wanna mix those through. That's kind of it, and then you just want to stick it in the oven for 15 minutes and then check on it. So I just took my baked oats out of the oven and they've literally been in the oven for like 35 minutes and they're still low-key very moist. Sorry, I don't know why I just said moist. Ugh, I hate myself. I'm gonna eat them and we'll just see. So this is what it looks like now. It's so cool because it's literally like having cake for breakfast, but so it's about like 1 o'clock. So we're thinking we'll probably have lunch quite soon. I would make some sweet potato fries and I'm gonna make them in our Actifry. If you don't have an Actifry, you need one. If you don't have an Actifry, obviously you can make this in the just in the oven. So obviously I've got some sweet potatoes. I'm just gonna like scrub them, so because I'm not peeling them, we keep the skins on because I just think it's nice. So I'm gonna like scrub them just to make sure they're all clean. I'm just going to chop them up. I'm going to take the ends off each one like that, and then chop them up into little fry shapes. Just stuck all the sweet potatoes into the Actifry pan, and I'm going to put over some coconut oil. This is the coconut oil that I use, so I just melted about a tablespoon of it, and I'm going to pour that all over. And then you can really do whatever seasoning you want, but garlic salt I think is always a must, so I'm going to do just like a bunch of that. And I'm also going to do some fajita seasoning because I kind of want them to be like a little bit spicy, but you could do, sometimes I would just do like mixed herbs, or you could do like a bit of paprika. Close the lid. So I've come down here now just because the Actifry makes a really loud noise, so you can't really hear me when I'm in the kitchen now, but basically I just wanted to say, if you don't have an Actifry or an air fryer, then you can totally still make these. You just would do all the same stuff, like cut them up, and instead of putting them into like an Actifry pan, you would literally just put them in like a roasting dish. You would need a bit more oil, so probably just like a couple of tablespoons, and then just your seasoning, and bake them for probably about 35 minutes and turn them just like halfway through. But I like the Actifry because you basically only need like a really small amount of oil, so I think I used like definitely less than a tablespoon of oil. So I didn't even really explain this like in the video when I was doing it, but I'm just making a little sauce for my fries. So I just did some leftover passata, a few teaspoons of tahini, some garlic salt, and a few dessert spoons of vegan mayo, which is made with olive oil, and then just a squirt of tomato paste, and I ended up just doing like loaded sweet potato fries. So I did the sweet potato fries on the bottom, and then I heated up some leftovers from last night's dinner, which was just black beans, onions and peppers all cooked up in some oil, and I did some spinach and the dressing on the top. So it's been a fair while. I actually haven't really snacked today, which is kind of unusual, but I did have some apple juice. I had like a glass of apple juice a couple of hours ago while I was doing some stuff for school. It's time to make dinner now, so I'm gonna make stir fry. I'm gonna do like veggie stir fry and noodles, mushrooms, yellow pepper, red pepper, carrot. How big is this carrot? Like, I'm shook. And I'm gonna do some cabbage as well, and then I'm just gonna literally cook them up in some coconut oil and garlic. just like I said, I was actually just slicing up the veggies. I did the peppers and carrots into like quite thin strips, and then I just sliced up the mushrooms and I just cooked them up in some coconut oil and garlic, and then I added in this sauce, which was like a black bean sauce that we just had in the fridge that needed using, and it was actually really good. And I just let them simmer for a bit and then served them on top of the noodles. And then I just had this little snack of a cookie, which I made in my last video, so go watch that if you haven't seen it already, and some chocolate. And then I have my little cup of tea, which I have every night before I go to bed. And again, no surprise to anybody, I forgot to end the video, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!